You make a regular pot of coffee a little bit stronger than you normally would. Then you throw a chai bag in there and it makes it a little spicy, and you put it in the fridge so it turns into iced coffee. Best thing ever, just so you know. It calms down the bitterness of the black coffee, but then also gives it like this refreshing We need to pick some books to donate. And luckily I've been reading a lot. We have no internet here in the Montana mountains, so I've just been reading like crazy. And I've been reading these little books. Luckily for me, I always find books like this in little free libraries, but I never read them because I'm always like, meh. But now it's all I've been reading, so I'm pretty interested to see what we can find. I have a few authors that I really like that I'm gonna be looking for, and also some short stories because Trevor and I have been reading short stories. But I have a lot of books to donate. I have a whole cubby now designated to the books that I just need to donate. So let's go pick some books out.
Action.
This is said cubby. These are all the books that I need to donate. These are the little ones that I was talking about that I've been reading. So I want to say something about this book. There were so many comments on the last video telling me this is the second book in the series and all of that stuff. But in all honesty, I just don't think I'm a fan of his writing style. Yes, honey? You want to add something to the conversation? I am still going to be donating this one. I'm not going to look for the first one because people were like, look at the trigger warnings and all this stuff. If you love this book, if you love the series, I'm very happy for you. I will be donating it. Okay, we'll donate this one too. This was from my judging a book by its cover video. Check it out. It's an underrated video in my opinion. So here's the thing. I know you're watching this and you're probably already typing, I'll take that series. That's the point. That's why I'm donating them, so that somebody else can enjoy them. I'm sorry that you are not going to get them shipped to you, but somebody else is going to be finding these in a little library, and I think that's just as cool. I'm going to keep them all together. I'm not going to scatter them around like Trevor would suggest.
Then you gotta go to all the little libraries to find them.
No. If you were wondering, these are going to be in Kalispell, Montana, so try to find the little library I put them in, I guess, if you live in Kalispell, and try to find them. But we are going to be donating these to an Agatha and this Debbie. Look at Tomato. Hi. Paw? Wow, what a good dog you are. You want to see my actual library? Just a little glimpse. Yeah. So these are all the new little books that I got in the past few days. We are gonna talk about it, but I'm making my way through them. This book I just finished. It's so good and I have to get the whole series. So we're definitely keeping our eye out for this because it's so good. Where do you want to eat?
I don't know. Where you want to eat?
I don't know. Where do you want to eat?
Maybe we find a Chinese?
Oh, that sounds so good. I love Chinese.
Should put this as the B-roll of waiting to go to the little library.
I am waiting. There's people right there just reading. See, people have commented on it before and they're like, why are you so embarrassed? Like when people show up or stuff. I don't know. I get uncomfortable and awkward. Okay? I know it's not a big deal, rationally. It's a long story, but these are the only books I have to donate now. I'll explain later. We've got a Mary Higgins Clark, Sue Grafton, another good mystery novel, Nothing But the Truth. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, it's a wolf. I'm interested. And we've got The Source, best-selling novel of our time. Really?
The best-selling novel of our time.
There's a lot of James Patterson, so we honestly may take some James Patterson. I have never read a James Patterson novel. James Patterson, Double Cross.
Do
you remember these?
It's a dolphin person.
Do you remember? I remember them.
No.
That's a mystery novel. This one looks familiar though. I might take this one. We're gonna set hours right in here. So if you come to this freaking little library in Kalispell, Montana, you win. I think we're gonna take this one and maybe Honeymoon and Lost. It's really nice. I rated it a 10 out of 10. No complaints. Something happened, okay? Something happened. and we'll talk about it later. But I'm gonna have a big book haul, so don't leave. So sadly, my camera battery died and it was fully charged. I don't know, but it's dead now. And we are here. There is an elder man sitting across from this one watching, so we're gonna have an audience. And there's children in the back. And now people are leaving the house. This is so awkward. We're gonna donate honeymoon. I forgot to be using the mic. We're gonna donate these 2 little ones. And we're gonna take these 2 cute murder mystery ones. It is so hot. It's miserable. We have one last book to donate. This is it. Let's go. It's so freaking hot, dude. I am just so wet. Here. Let's lay them flat. There we go. There. Okay. I rate this one a 10 out of 10. I found nothing wrong with it. I thought it was great. I rate the other one a 9 out of 10 because I wished it had another shelf. It was just nothing in there. So yeah, 9 out of 10 for that one. All around a great experience. Let's head home for my final thoughts. And we're home! Woo! Things happened and we left to go donate 6 books and we came back with 11. This and all of these.
12.
12? This is 12? Exactly double the amount that I was supposed to donate. And it's a long story, okay, just hold on. So what happened was Trevor had a phone call meeting. While I was waiting, I hopped into the Goodwill and I was like, I'm not gonna find anything. False. I found this amazing Emily Dickinson collection of poems and I've been really meaning to read Emily Dickinson. I got it, plus the cover is freaking adorable. Then I also got the completed poems of Maya Angelou, which how do you not? Who donated this? I want to know. I already read a couple of them and oh my gosh, they're so good. The coolest one I think I found today was Once Upon a Time, The Fairy Tale World of Arthur Rackham. It's so freaking sick. It's got illustrations and the old like fairy tale stories. It's just, I can't freaking wait. And also the outside is absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna take the cover off for sure, dude. Now, this is where the story gets, you know, we get into the thick of it. Like I said before we left, I just finished reading this book, 2 for the Doe. It is the 2nd book in a series. It's following this bounty hunter named Stephanie Plum and like her family, and it's so freaking funny. Like I actually laughed out loud. I was on the hunt for these. There was a little library outside of this bookstore, Blacktail Mountain Books, and I was anticipating looking in the little library, but then I saw there was 50,000 books inside of this tiny little bookstore. So I went in there and I only took a few pictures. I was frazzled. I wasn't thinking about vlogging and like including it at all in this video, but here we are. There were so many books. There were there were shopping carts full of the types of books that I've been reading and really enjoying, so I was kind of losing my mind. There was also like a fantasy section with like dragons and stuff that I didn't even dare look at because I knew I would lose my mind. I picked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books there, and I haggled a little bit. It's like a trading bookstore, so you can bring in books and trade them and get store credit. If you're in Kalispell or near it, go bring some books there because the man was really, really nice, very friendly guy. Recommend. I ended up getting the first book in the series and book 3, 4, and 5. He had like all of them. Then I got this cute little one called Do for Discard, which looked so freaking cute. There's like a llama standing on a pile of books by a snake. It just looks so cool. And I actually looked this up on Goodreads, and I don't know if she's self-published or just a really, really small author, but there were barely any reviews on it, and I didn't see a version of this book with this cover, so I thought that was really interesting, but I got it for the cover, read the back, and I started reading it, and it's actually really interesting. So If you see anything by Sharon St. George, pick it up and support her. Then I got this book called Murder by the Book because look at it. From that same bookstore, I got Meet Your Baker, which I have been loving these cute little small town mystery books. I don't know what about it. I've just eaten it up. It's so good. And have I been planning to write my own mystery series? Yes, because I'm so addicted to them. Those were the few books that I got from the bookstore. I came walking out and Trevor was just like, what the frick happened? And I'm like, hee. That comes to why I didn't have as many books to donate and why we only donated ACOTAR was because I traded some of those books to get this price a little bit lower, and yeah, that helped. Also, the haggling helped. So we donated ACOTAR. I found 3 books to donate so that this could be interesting to you. And in our endeavors of the little libraries, we got 2 cute mystery books. I don't know what is with me in these mystery novels, but I blaze through them because I just want to know what happens and who did it. And I think these are, I want to say maybe middle school, high school type reading. It has these really cool drawings and clues, I'm gonna guess. So it just seems like a really cute read, and there were 2 of them in there and I was like, I have to. How do I say no to that? So we donated 2 books at that little library. Thus concludes this video. That was a pretty massive book haul. Wow. What a time to be alive, Trevor. I'm tired. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you get notified every single time that I post a new video. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.